Aloha! Just got back from Key West. I'm here with Hank.
Hello, everyone. We're just having fun talking about Spark of the Phoenix, which is going to be at Emergence of Being this weekend. And Brian has traveled the world learning from all these amazing people and is putting together this 2 day deep dive. Uh, it's really beyond words. You could do it better justice than me.
Total life transformation. The program, I thought it was going to be a class, but the program is metamorphosis. Or in Nahuatl, the language of the Toltecs, it is Quetzalcoatl, which is butterfly. That the color is purple and it means change and metamorphosis. So the, yep, you nailed it.
I said as soon as we start live, then the session will be over.
uh, so, yeah, no worries, everybody. That's okay. The session's just finishing. But it's a series of programs called Metamorphosis. So the first class I'm doing is my core program. This is going to be if you want instant transformation and you want to change your life right now in a very rapid way, the Spark of the Phoenix. We're going to light you on fire and watch your life burn to the ground and watch you rise from the ashes.
A little bit dramatic there. But if you think about it,
happened.
In the tradition of shamanism and practice, we have this energy called hucha, which just means heavy. And I give the example of if this was a hot air balloon, if your life was a hot air balloon and all these things that are holding you down, what if that was really fuel for the fire that's going to lift you into the next dimension? And that's what this process of metamorphosis is. It's taking the trauma and the drama, the blocks and the limitations, and not just moving them, but really digesting them, enlightening them, and using the very things that were holding you back to propel you into the future and into new possibilities.
Exactly. I love that hot air balloon thing, just like the Hindenburg.
Oh, you just had to go there, didn't you?
Yeah. So just a little forewarning, it is probably going to be pretty raw and real. There may be different versions of the class that may be rated or unrated. But this one is going to be a little bit dialed back. It's not going to be too upsetting to me.
Dial back does not exist in Brad's vocabulary. There will be no dial back. He says that now not to scare people. But he is going to be doing this both in person at Emergence of Being, but there's also going to be Zoom. So you'll see behind us here, we have this huge big screen TV. If you're attending via Zoom, the entire class can see you. Brian will be able to see you. You'll be able to see us. And so even if you want to take this from whatever corner of the world you're in, you'll be able to take it worldwide. But if you're local, we'd love to have you in person. And it's going to be taught around the Huachumero Mesa in the middle of the center. And it's going to be an amazing time.
Yeah, it's. I prefer if you're here in person, we can interact. Mike's on. Are you coming, Mike?
Yeah, we'll see.
I sure hope you can make it. Either live or in person, or what else is possible? Yeah. So this is a combination of everything. Hank was asking me well, are you going to be using Access Consciousness? Yeah, of course. Am I going to be using stuff I got from all over, the Toltec principles, the Aboriginal teachings, everything? This is...
So the thing is, Brian has been traveling the world for years. He's been to Mexico, he's been to Australia, he's been to Hawaii, he's been all kinds of places in the States. And his one focus wherever he goes is to network with healers, to connect with teachers, and to do what we would call in shamanism a karpai, an exchange of information, and get all these seeds of knowledge that he can cultivate, expand upon, and then offer to others. So he's taking... Literally, I said this in the course write-up, that he has in just a couple decades, he's had life experience that some people would take lifetimes to gather. And he's condensing it all into a 2-day thing. And it's really 6 weeks of material condensed into 2 days. So it is a little bit fast track. So, buckle up, hang on, and soar into the next dimension with Brian.
Yeah, I started just writing all this material down, and I didn't really know how to. I was just throwing up information in my class and putting it in an order that flowed nicely. But now I have set goals and outcomes, and I'm working with Wild Success right now. I've gone through their NLP program. I'm now in the Masters of Coaching in NLP along with the business launch. And they've really given me structure for the classes and kind of helped me out with a lot of the technical stuff. Hank's been helping me out with a lot of the technical stuff with that. I've received so much help from all over.
Yeah.
Who have to? Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. I've worked with so many people around the world. I do my best to be the hollow bone, allow the possibilities to come through me for change. I'm a collapser of paradigms.
That's an understatement.
Yeah, with just a few really good targeted questions, I can get people to collapse in all the old paradigms that don't serve them, don't believe in them. And they'll be standing there with their head spinning, and they'll be in like the middle of a hurricane, and they're like, what do I do now? I'm like, okay. And I'll start asking the questions to help walk them back out of the chaos and into their dream life. It's happened. People have had catastrophic collapsing in of their life. However, on average, it's usually just this beautiful unfolding of their new life.
Yeah. And if you have the willingness for change, it's not anything extreme. And in shamanism, we call it a pachakuti, a world turned upside down. And really what it is it's giving you an opportunity to review everything from a different point of view. And everything changes because the things that used to stick you don't stick you anymore. And now there's a whole world of possibilities that were always there. We just never were able to see them because of whatever past bullcrap we were buying into. So really, what energy, space, consciousness, and choice could your body being and be to receive everything he has to offer with total ease? Everything that doesn't allow it, pot and pock, and sign up today.
Yeah, absolutely. Hop in the class. It doesn't matter whether you're in person or online. I'd love to have your feedback. Your input is going to help create the Metamorphosis program. So this was actually designed as a 6-week program. It was going to be weekly webcasts, about 2 hours apiece, and it might still get run that way. It probably will still get run that way. But everything just lined up, and I drove all the way from Key West. Solo drove from Key West, hanging out in the energy of Atlantis. Oh, you wouldn't believe who I met down there.
Well, let's save that for a second.
Okay. Yeah, that's going to be a different thing. Key West was known as the Island of Bones. It was a sacred burial site for kings. So it was that powerful of energy. You wouldn't imagine it just going there and looking at everything around, but it is amazing. It was powerful. I hung out there and I was just buzzing. I felt vibrant. I felt alive, and it recharged me and got me ready to be the best version of me for the class.
Yeah, we have Tammy asking the question where we'll be streaming. This is actually going to be live at Emergence of Being at the center right by Goddess Elite, but it's also going to be available via Zoom. So if you sign up, you have your option of attending live or via Zoom. So you have either choice, whichever feels lightest to you.
Can we post the sign up link in the comments?
Yeah, if you got it.
Let me see if it's still in the same.
Yep.
Is that?
That's for the Facebook event. Perfect.
Okay. Okay, I just posted the link, and that will take you to the Facebook event, which will take you to the Eventbrite event where you can sign up. I couldn't figure out how to do it. This is the beta test, so just kind of working the kinks out of this. You can sign up on that, and it'll take you there regardless of whether you're in person or online. That will take you to the same thing. The email sending it out afterwards should, if all goes well, and avoids Mercury retrograde, should send you the link. The password is in there in the email once you sign up to get into the Zoom meeting. And then that will be recorded, and then I will find a way to let people sign up and take that event pre-recorded at any time you wish.
That sounds like a plan. So if you guys have any questions, let us know in the comments. If we don't answer them right now live, we can definitely just respond to you in the comments and get any information that you still require out to you. And just to give when he says beta test, what we're really looking for to help polish the program and really just put it together in a way that's addressing people's questions and everything, to be kind of in advance take into account what questions might come up, and then roll out another product that's going to be just so super awesome. But it's at an amazingly discounted price to what the full program is going to be once it's in full operation. So it's an amazing opportunity to help us, and in exchange you're also getting a value of the class that is really good, like 90% off. for what
And
he's going to charge.
to be honest, this isn't that much of a beta class.
No, it's not.
I've been putting this class together for years. This is not like kind of a beginner level class.
What's happened is he finally has people around him that has the technological and organizational stuff to actually put them together and actually offer what he knows. Because he could teach a class off the cuff, but this is actually planned, and it has sections, and I've never seen the man so organized in my entire life. So something has shifted, and he is ready to offer this to the world. So what invitation could it be for you to join us?
Yeah, I really, the information flows through me. People will go, "Oh, you're smart." Nah, I just let things flow through.
That's why it's so good that we're recording things, because half the time we would say something like, "Wait, that was good. Did you write it down?" No, I didn't. But now that things are recorded, we can always go back and it's archived.
Yeah, so I've given talks in front of hundreds of people, and I got down, they're like, "That was great." I'm like, "Oh, cool."
What did I say?
Yeah, what did I say? I was meditating on the dock in Key West, just ocean and just amazing. A manatee came by, and I was watching the manatee and the glow of the dock lights, and it was just awesome. And all of a sudden, this guy kind of stumbles up, and I could tell, okay, there's something weird going on. Like there's something not right with him. But it turns out that he mashed his leg up, and he starts asking me about, I forget what he asked me about. But all of a sudden, I jumped into a class. He got all these healings, cleared belief statements, changed his paradigm, and he had this amazing experience totally off my cuff at 1 or 2 a.m. in Key West. Totally didn't know it, but I can do this. I can just bring forth the information through me.
Cool. And Joseph has heard the call. He said, "Awesome, just signed up," and he's bringing a friend, and they're driving all the way from Buffalo, New York.
Oh, wow.
Awesome. So,
excellent.
Awesome. And Joseph has been in the apprenticeship program last year, so it's another sacred soul brother on the path of the Qatar tradition of shamanism. So that's awesome too.
How does it get any better than
doesn't get any
this?
better than that. But if you guys have questions, let us know. We should probably wrap the video so it's not too long for people.
Yeah, probably.
Probably. I know, but that just says to cue that he has a 10-minute warning. Kidding. Maybe not kidding.
So
I know him too well.
Yeah. So we will wrap this up soon. I just get excited about talking about this. This is a class.
Save it for meanderings, brother. We're going to reinvent that.
This is going to be off the chart. It's really going to be great. So we're going to go through. I'll just give you the course outline, what we're going to cover. We're going to find you. We're going to find your dreams. We're going to figure out what's holding you back from those dreams, and then put together a roadmap. And sprinkled throughout it, we're going to be doing healing, clearing belief statements. I'll be facilitating whatever changes in person, online, whoever. So this is going to be your personal coaching session. If you're here, we're going to be going through your life, and this is going to be class directed. So I have my syllabus. I'm going through it. It's really well laid out, flows great. But everybody that has a question is in the audience for a reason. So those questions will help shape the future material. And that's really how I've put classes together in the past. I would do 12-hour classes, and the students would ask great questions. I'm like, hey, that's going in the class. So if you want to be in the class, show up in the class, and you might end up in the material.
Yeah, of course, anonymously if you don't want your name mentioned.
Yeah, no. If you want credit, I'd be happy to quote you because it was so awesome. Or if you just don't want to be mentioned, you can just participate as well.
Awesome. But thank you, everybody, for tuning in, and we will catch you next time.
I will see you Saturday and Sunday for the Spark of the Phoenix.
Cool. And do you want to play one of these videos?
Yeah, sure. We will do the narrated outro.
Cool.
Aloha, everybody. Thanks for watching. I'm looking forward to seeing everybody in class.
Bye.
We hope you enjoyed this video session. Please support the Infinite Love Movement by liking, sharing, and subscribing to our channel. Visit theinfinitelovemovement.org to sign up for healing sessions, classes, and events with Brian. Find your healing.